You know what really grinds my gears?
Overwatch.
Fuck you!
Like every little YouTube gremlin who scrolls through their feed randomly at 6 o'clock in the morning, there are videos that pique my interest from other small creators such as myself, and I give them a little watch time, you know, to boost them in the algorithm, and sometimes I even give them a little comment to cheat the system. However, there was this video that I saw that had caught my attention. 5 reasons why I enjoy Overwatch over Marvel Rivals. At first, I came into this video with an open mind, and why wouldn't I? I too was an Overwatch goon after all, so hearing this video out wouldn't be that bad, right? Right? The video starts off with my man claiming why he would prefer Overwatch over Marvel Rivals. And there's nothing wrong with that. These are his personal opinions, and they should be respected. Unless if you're an Overwatch hating bastard like me. And yes, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. There are some points where I do agree on the things he says. But for the majority, I'm going to fucking hate on it. For these first 3 points, I'm going to have to give him the benefit of the doubt and understand his gripe with Marvel Rivals. For instance, for his first point, he isn't a fan of third-person shooters, which I can reason with that. Third-person shooters aren't everyone's cup of tea, and some would rather play first-person shooters instead. His second point is Marvel Rivals' horrible performance issues, which I can completely side with him on, because this game has me crashing almost every 3 games I play sometimes, and it can get really frustrating. I don't know if it's true if people stopped playing the game due to these issues, but I wouldn't really blame them if that were the case. Like, I literally D-ranked twice through just crashing and I wanted to flip a child. And for the brainlets out there who literally say, nah, get a better PC, nah, get a better graphics card, you can run a fucking jet engine in your fucking computer and Marvel Rivals will still and literally shit the bed. As for his third point, he just doesn't like the graphics of the game. Again, it's not everyone's cup of tea. I can't really shame him for that. How could you not like the graphics of this game? The graphics of this game is honestly one of the best graphics I've seen in my entire life. And honestly, I understand that, like he said, that it's supposed to be comic book related, but it still does a better representation of the comics than I've seen in any other format. Hi, Future Josie here. Yes, I know it's dark, and before we even get further into the video, I would just like to correct myself and essentially say that while yes, Marvel Rivals has very good graphics, it is the performance issues that they have been facing that makes the graphics a bit more wonkier, or an easier explanation. His fourth point is that he doesn't like 6v6 and prefers 5v5.
What?
Have you seen the reason why the Overwatch devs had claimed that 5v5 is better than 6v6? Hell, they regretted it so much is that they want to bring 6v6 back to Overwatch, thinking it could be their saving grace. I could go more into detail, but that will cause me to make a whole other video that I'm too lazy to make. Further into the video, he talks about Marvel Rivals not having a role lock feature in the game. Huh? What makes you think role lock would solve the issues that Marvel Rivals is having? Let's remember that Overwatch had already a lot of problems before role queue was even introduced, and once role queue was out, it just opened a whole new plethora of problems for Overwatch. I mean, come on, you know it's bad when one of your devs confirms that the reason for the higher queue times was that there was an overrepresentation of said certain role in the higher ranks. Now, me personally, I don't like role lock. Sometimes I want to play something else, but I have to wait long queue times in order to get the role I want. With open queue, I get to play who I want, and if I need to switch my role in order to help the team out better, I will gladly do so. As for him saying that he's not sure if the devs are going to be able to balance the game out, the Marvel Rivals devs literally said that the game is going to be unbalanced. And it's meant to be unbalanced. The game has only been out for at least a month. Their focus isn't on balancing or unbalancing anything yet, which is what people are actually enjoying about the game. Of course, don't get me wrong. I mean, there are some certain complaints about some certain characters, this and that, but right now that isn't the focus of the dev team. Right now, they're trying to push out as many heroes as possible to make the game more fun and more interesting for players alike. For his fifth point, he complains about the heroes, saying that the heroes aren't unique.
What? No, alright. I know that sounds bad.
It's already in the name of the game. Marvel. Don't get me wrong, Marvel has some amazing characters, but also a big thing about that is that the heroes that get announced in this game are not unique. Sure, there's like those characters you've never heard before, like Jeff or Squirrel Girl, which are very, very cool characters, and it's really nice to see them.
Doesn't never hearing about something or someone make them unique in the first place because you never heard of them?
But I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan to see big IPs like Iron Man, Spider-Man, Hulk in this game because you already know them.
You're telling me if I were to take Spider-Man's signature web shooters and replace them with guns that shoot webs, that'll make him more unique? No.
And Overwatch always had that magic with brand new heroes, with their new backstory.
This brings back the whole Squirrel Girl and Jeff scenario. Most people have never heard of them before, making them unique. I mean, I never knew who Jeff was until Marvel Rivals came out, and now I'm getting shorts by this fucking guy explaining what Jeff does on a day-to-day basis, and I absolutely love it. As for Squirrel Girl, who wouldn't want someone that can hang with Galactus himself, kill Thanos with a bunch of furry little critters, and make Doctor Doom quake in his boots only through mentioning her name? Anyways, that's it from me. And before anyone attacks me, this video was just literally made for satire purposes only. I just wanted to stir a little bit of drama into my life because, as all you may know, any publicity is good publicity. Anyways, I hope everyone has a fantastic day. God bless and Happy New Year. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.